What's up, you guys? So thank you for showing up and showing out as far as subscribers on my channel. We are on the road to 400,000 subscribers on this channel. We only have 1,000 and some more subscribers to go before the new year. And I also want to remind y'all to check out my backup channel. I did a get ready with me where I'm doing my makeup, getting ready to film this video talking about Karen Huger and her DUI arrest and the body cam footage being released. But the footage starts out with the it's police body cam footage. So it starts out with them rolling up. And they mind you, they roll up in Karen. And Karen is like this. Her wig is pushed back. Pushed back. But her wig is pushed back like in the olden days. And she's looking a mess. She's looking disheveled and in need of help. And her car is smoking.
Ma'am, were you aware your car was on fire?
And I want to see her behind bars. I want to see her behind bars because someone could have been out there on that dark road that night.
This is a nice area. Luckily, I never cared enough.
Somebody could have been out there and her swerving, instead of hitting a tree, she could have hit them. So she could have killed herself or somebody else. And I gotta see her go to jail. I gotta see Karen go to jail. I gotta see it. I gotta see her go to jail. She ain't special. I know she's the daughter of a slave owner, descendant of a concubine of George Jefferson or Thomas Jefferson. That concubine gotta go to jail. All right, guys, so I have so many videos to share. The dash cam footage of Karen being arrested has surfaced on the internet, and I'm sure it's to embarrass her. But she was found guilty on 5 of the 6 charges against her.
Tonight, a Montgomery County jury finding Real Housewives of Potomac cast member Karen Huger guilty of DUI. She was charged after a crash in Potomac back in March. Now, at that crash scene, she refused to be treated and did not consent to a field sobriety test or breathalyzer. Police and an EMT testified that she was incoherent and uncooperative. The defense presented 2 witnesses today, including Huger's cousin. He was on the phone with her when the crash happened. He testified he was not concerned about her driving at the time. Huger did not take the stand in her defense. She was convicted on 5 out of 6 charges. The only not guilty verdict was for a reckless driving charge. Sentencing is scheduled for January 29th.
So as far as a not guilty charge, the reckless driving, I believe this is one of those situations where the jury has to choose one charge over the other. Like if one charge is for like DWI, the other one or reckless driving, they have to choose which one is most fitting. So I think the reason she got charged with 5 out of 6 is because she probably got charged with the higher charge. And so her cousin was one of the people who testified in the case, and he said that she sounded sad but not drunk to him. Now, I don't know if that helped because that's basically saying she was emotional. Even though they didn't do like a breathalyzer and a sobriety field test on the scene, they still felt like she was drunk. So basically him testifying that she was sad and emotional kind of went on top of her being drunk. He might have been trying to say it like she was exclusively emotional, not drunk, but emotional. But in the police eyes and in the eyes of the courts, it's like, okay, we already feel like she was drunk. So she was drunk and she was emotional. So it sounds like his testimony didn't help her case, and it shouldn't have. It shouldn't have because she was drunk boots, allegedly. I don't even know if I have to say allegedly anymore, but it shouldn't have because she was drunk boots. So let's get into the footage. And let me just pause. This is, if you look at the date, it's March 19th. This is happening at midnight. It's 3 minutes till the next day. And so this is one of the first footage that we see on the scene. And so this is the body cam footage. This is the police officer walking up to Kern. So I don't know if we see Ray in this initial footage. There's a 10-minute gap in the footage, and in the next video you'll see Ray, but this is like the first initial footage where they have the gurney out. They want her to get on that gurney, and Karen is like, no way.
Yeah, we're just gonna check you out. Yeah, just check you out in the ambulance.
You want to walk? All right, well, let's walk. And then we'll...
Yeah, okay.
We'll walk. All right, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Just keep going. Do you need
So the lady said, do you need your phone in the car? Now she's asking her this now. She probably should have got it now because later it wasn't an option for her to get it. But when the lady said, do you need your phone? She was like, no, I need my husband.
Hello. I'm Officer Baxter County Police. Just let you know everything's being video and audio recorded at this point, all right? You can go continue. What?
So he said, I have video, like you're being recorded at this point. Is that all right? And she said, no, it's not okay.
It has to be.
Cut it off now.
I can't. You can go with the...
can.
I'm not...
Ciao.
I saw you holding your side. Has anything hurt there?
So they said, I saw you holding your side. Does anything hurt there? But Karen really doesn't answer. So that was her getting into the ambulance to get treated. And in this video, so this is 10 minutes later. And like I said, there's a gap in the videos. And in the videos, you see Karen say that she doesn't care for one of the officers. But I want to know why. You see how this one starts at midnight, 12:11. So it's a 10-minute gap. And when she's telling that officer, she doesn't like him, she doesn't want anything to do with him. I want to know why. I want to know what happened in that 10 minutes. And I feel like I scrounged the internet for all the footage of Karen, but it's 10 minutes of footage missing. And in that 10 minutes, he said or did something to Karen to make her say like she wants nothing to do with him. But now Ray is here. Ray is here to save the day.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather...
Remember everything's being video and audio recorded.
I'd rather her not do a lot of talking at this point anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset after the thing, so she's...
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight?
So I don't know if Ray knows that they're being recorded at this point, because the officer, he did do his due diligence and tell Karen that she was being recorded. But at this point, I don't know if Ray knows that he is also being recorded on the body cam.
Ma'am?
She said she was coming from her friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Baby.
From Bradley?
Baby.
I'll take a look.
Baby.
From Bradley?
When I say push back.
You were driving on Bradley?
Push back.
From Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
What happened?
Actually, nothing really.
Nothing happened. Nothing really. Now, mind you, she's sitting on the hood of a smoking car, and another officer tells her that, like, ma'am, your car is on fire. Your car's on fire. You're sitting on the hood of a smoking car.
Ma'am, were you aware your car was on fire?
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
Wait.
Now, when they did Real Housewives of Potomac, when they did the premiere episode of the season, they said it was a deer. Like, she swerved because she thought she saw a deer. But you see in the actual footage, she's saying that somebody ran her off the road.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah. Let me ask you.
He's okay. He's still looking for your license.
No,
Man.
Ray,
He's
you
still
don't
following.
need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
I'm looking for your license, baby.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you
No,
want.
I was out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink to? That's my question.
See if your license is in there.
As soon as we catch fire.
They got Ray on a wild goose chase because that license is not in that purse, is not in that YSL, it's not in that purse. Somebody else already has her license, but they got Ray looking for the license.
Not yet. Bowles probably already put one on. He's right. Bowles is working on the acres report, so it's probably on there. If not, just have him at it.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
think Bowles does.
Somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles, one of my...
All right, I'll check.
Ray's like, help me out.
No, Edward too. Karen, how much are you drinking?
And see, that's the thing. So she never said like, I reserve my right. Whatever you say when you're like, I'm not going to talk until I have an attorney present. She never said that. Ray hinted at it that he didn't want her speaking, but she never actually said that. So of course the police are still questioning her to see what she is willing to admit to.
Okay, can I talk with?
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in this incident.
Okay.
He can help me translate or get you to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
So can we just pause right there real quick? So Ray wasn't there, even though Ray is offering his, ID and offering to basically put the charge on his back, like get the charge to him. Why is Karen always out without Ray? And I know they have an age gap, probably going on 20-year age gap, because Karen is in her 60s and I believe Ray is almost 80. So that's going on a 20-year age gap. But if you marry into that, if it was your choice to marry an older man, aren't you supposed to rock with it? Like if you out, he out. And if he in, you in, like, aren't you supposed to rock with it? Like, it seems like Karen is always out. It seems like her social life doesn't involve her husband. And I think that's strange.
Yes, you're okay.
How much y'all drink tonight? How much y'all?
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, they're assuming that you had more than you should have. Yeah. And I'm assuming that had like a couple of beers or something like that.
Yes, that's all I had.
But,
Okay.
You had a couple of beers?
That's my assumption.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. I wasn't with her.
So, Ray,
That's what I'm trying to
he probably should have never said that, but it really doesn't matter. He probably shouldn't have said that he assumed she had some beers, because that just confirms their suspicions as well. But at the same time, it probably doesn't matter because it sounds like she reeked of alcohol. Like she was reeking of alcohol. It looks like her wig been drinking. Like her wig, those mermaids she had in the pool? Her wig is looking like those mermaids. Like her wig looks like it's been drinking.
Okay with her?
Yeah.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Hennessy.
Were you really good, sweetheart?
Hennessy.
Yeah. I don't see your license here.
I think
somebody got him?
Yeah,
somebody got it? Because the bag
Alright.
was right there.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, we needed to write an accident report.
Okay.
It's okay.
So-
So, Ray, darling, what did
Yes.
you say?
I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers.
Yes.
And you were coming back.
Yeah.
And you said that you got run off the road.
I
And I
did.
guess did you hit the tree here or something?
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median,
I
and
did.
then hit this tree as well,
Okay, 'cause
or
it's
one of the.
dark. Hit the median. Hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad she hit somebody. She hit the tree and hit the median, but she could have easily hit somebody. And what they were showing, when you first saw the news report and they were showing somebody riding down the road, they were riding down in daylight. And I'm sure some of you watching know that it's not always lights. Like the lights you see in this video are the police lights. Like it's not street lights. Everywhere don't have street lights like that, unless you're in like the city. But if you're in like, a residential area, it's not always street lights like that. And it seems like it was a dark area, no street lights. And I don't know what happened.
Ray, can you take my pressure
It
first?
doesn't take much.
No, it does not. Sweetheart, can you speak for me, please?
Okay.
Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car?
Still smoking?
Ma'am, were you aware your car was on fire?
It's on fire.
That Maserati is lit. That Maserati is on fire.
All right. So, do you remember what kind of beer you had?
No, it's not intoxication. It's beer.
Okay, but I gotta investigate.
So he said, do you remember what kind of beer you had? And it sounds like she said it's not intoxication, it's just beer.
It's not intoxication. It's beer.
Okay, but I got an investigation. I got to conduct.
She
I
has
understand.
some questions.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
what kind of beer did you drink? Was
She
it
said, go ahead, Ray.
Where-
Ray won't even there. She said, go ahead, Ray. That's why Karen is Mrs. Ray Huger. Go ahead, Ray. Ray was not driving. Ray was not even in the car. But go ahead, Ray.
I think it's
And he asked her where at, and she looked at Ray. Mind you, Ray don't know where she been at.
On my phone to my husband. I always do.
Your location or where you were?
Ray won't look in. She says she shared her location with Ray because she always does. Like she wants Ray to answer all these questions, and Ray don't know. He's not looking at her location. Ray is checked out. If y'all haven't noticed, Ray is checked out. I think on an episode, didn't Ray say he wanted to move to Florida? Like Ray is checked out. He don't know where that girl is.
Hey,
No, don't. It's on fire. But don't go. Your car is on fire. You're not going over there. Get what?
She wants her phone. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's the sound of a phone ringing. And so she wants to go get her phone. And the man is like, your car is on fire. Don't go get it. And she's like, okay, Ray, you go get it.
The firefighters will put it out. The firefighters, and we'll get you whatever you need. Okay? I'm guessing that's your cell phone ringing.
Is that the phone?
Probably. It's on the passenger floor, but don't go over there right
It's
now.
not funny.
All right.
I shouldn't be laughing. The only reason I'm laughing, because it's not funny. It's just the way it played out is humorous to me. But I really feel like Carrie needs to go to jail. I don't care who she's related to. I don't care what celebrity status she has. Carrie needs to go to jail.
what's your point?
My point is, I have an investigation to do as a police officer.
I
Okay?
respect
Okay,
that.
yeah, let them do this investigation. You had an accident, just thank God you're not hurt bad or anything like that.
Can I conduct some field sobriety on you, ma'am?
And we'll make the
No,
best
sir.
of it.
No.
You cannot.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I think we could be good. We had an accident. You probably did have a...
He's trying Ray is trying to narrate the whole story for her. Like, you had an accident, everything's okay, we're good. Karen in that wig, though.
A couple of beers. You didn't see the media.
No, I didn't drive the car either. And for them to stop out.
And so this part, when they say Karen was incoherent, I think they're referring to this because Ray has given her the narrative, like, you had a couple beers, you ran off the road, like, everything is fine, we're going to go home. And she actually said, no, I wasn't driving. So, and then she said something that was incoherent. Let me rewind it for y'all.
No, I didn't drive the car either. And for them to stop out.
She said, no, I didn't drive the car either. And for them to stop, hop out. Incredible. Security you hired for me. So she said, I wasn't driving. For them to stop the car, hop out. Security you hired for me. Karen. You got to go to jail.
Was he here?
I will talk to him.
You can talk to him, but
When he said, was he here? Apparently Ray at some point, I don't know if they're talking about Blue Eyes, but he had hired her a driver. I don't know if he also hired her security or if the security was the driver, but that's why Ray was like, is he here? And he's not. Because allegedly, she did something to him.
not going anywhere.
I know what you will not do is tell me what I can't do.
All right, Tim, I'm gonna push
Don't, please. Don't.
Are you doing that?
Yep.
Wow.
Because you're intoxicated.
And it's actually Ray. When she said why, she said, are you doing that? When they start to arrest her and she says why, I don't know if y'all can hear, but it's Ray starting to explain to her why she's getting arrested. I thought it was the police at first, but it's actually Ray's voice saying because something.
Wow.
Because you're intoxicated.
Yeah, Ray is saying because, and it trails off, and then a cop says because you're intoxicated. Again, he's trying to narrate the situation for her. And so we have more video of her in the car, Karen in the car. They put her in the front seat, which I feel like she should have been in the back seat. But Karen is getting all these special privileges that I feel like hinder her in life. You know, if you're always treated special in life, then you don't realize like we're all the same. Nobody's special.
My name is Peter. Can I have a tissue?
I don't have a tissue, ma'am. I do not carry tissues in my police car. But there will be. I will get you tissues.
No, I don't. I'm not going to be very long, but I thank you for tonight.
She said, I'm not going to be here very long. She didn't feel like she would be, with the cops very long. And so right now we're at 12:21. So it's been about 21 minutes, 21 to 25 minutes since this all started.
I'm not going to be very long, I thank you for tonight.
I thank you for tonight. This has been good for my marriage.
Do you know my husband?
I do not know your husband.
No, my husband has never showed up.
What?
I'm married 28 years. I think he died. Oh, this is the most stunning thing I've ever done.
She said, this is the most stunning thing I've ever done. And if you all notice, earlier, 20 minutes ago when they pulled up on the scene, she was actually very calm. But the more time passes, the more drunk Karen gets. So that means she has some drinks that are still hitting her. Like the drinks are still hitting while she's in the cop car, because now she's more drunk now than she was back when they first arrested her.
I hear really. I should have probably taken a cab.
You probably should have taken a cab, yes.
And if you can't hear it, she said, I should have probably taken a cab. And he's like, yeah.
Thank you.
Or an Uber.
Or an Uber. I'm very rich.
And sometimes they don't pay attention to you. Are you married?
She said, I'm very rich, and sometimes you don't pay attention to your, and then she asked him, is he married? So when she's saying this was good for her marriage, it's almost like her saying, you know, Ray is paying attention to me. Because I feel like Ray is checked out. I feel like Ray don't really pay Karen no mind.
I am.
Fiance married.
What's that?
You love her?
Yes.
I don't know how to love it. When you Google me, you're going to be so ashamed.
Now, it sounds like when she said, do you love her? Like, do you love your wife? And he said, yes. It sounds like she said, I don't have a lot of that, as in I don't have a lot of love. Girl, is this what you did with your life?
You Google me, you're going to be so ashamed of yourself. I'm bad as fuck. I don't think I did anything bad except the driver. I'm just pretty. I have to bleed in my nose too in a minute.
Why is your nose bleeding?
Can you give me a tissue?
I don't have tissues in my police car, ma'am.
Karen, why is your nose bleeding?
Give me a tissue?
I don't have tissues in my police car, ma'am. We will be at the station in a few.
No, I'm a slave on the store. I just bought my slave plantation. I just want to fuck with me.
She said, I just bought my slave plantation. I'm the daughter of a slave owner. I just bought my slave plantation, which I fully intend to stay at. Once she gets it up and going, I fully intend to stay at her, I guess it's going to be a resort. Jesus Christ. All right, so this is more of her in the car.
But you don't necessarily.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. They call me the Grand Don.
The Grand Don?
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Andy coined that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy coined that.
Name dropping.
Black on races, I own the plantation in front.
But you don't necessarily.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. They call me the Grand Don.
They call me the Grand Dame. I'm black and I'm Russian. Now, I assume anything she's saying at this point is in her defense. So she's black and she's Russian. She's the daughter of a slave owner. She bought her slave plantation. Like, these are all in her defense, mind you, in my opinion.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. They call me the Grand Don.
The Grand Don?
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Andy coined that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy coined that. They call me the Grand Don. I'm black on races, I own the plantation in front.
But you don't necessarily.
What's your
Child. All right, so let's get into her getting out of the car when the cop takes her out of the car.
You know I hate you, right?
You know I hate you, right?
Wait. Can you take this off?
I can't take the handcuffs off. We gotta go inside.
Everybody's gonna hate you, by the way. Do you know who I am?
I don't.
So I want y'all to notice the difference of when she was with Ray, when the cops when they first rolled onto the scene, and now. Like, she is much more drunk.
I hate you, right?
That's okay.
Wait. Can you take this off?
I can't take the handcuffs off. We gotta go inside.
Everybody's gonna hate you, by the way.
What?
Do you know who I am?
I don't.
You
You told me your name is Karen.
No.
Let me help you up.
No, I did not. Oh God.
That's what
I'm lit.
Yes.
I'm lit.
Oh, cute.
She just admitted it. I'm lit. I'm lit. She almost fell out the car. And then when he grabbed her, even though she said, I don't need your help, she admitted, she was like, I'm lit. Because the drinks are starting to hit now. She tore up.
That's why you're here.
No.
He said, that's why you're here, because you lit.
Hold on, don't go anywhere else.
You can't be lit and driving. And that's one thing. You know what? I'm not even going to get into it.
I want you to fall like you just did.
I just saw.
I know, because you're drunk. Let's go this way, ma'am. Do I know who you are? No. You asked me to watch the step. Thank you.
And walking up the street. Every time we're on, he's good. I'll walk up the stairs. And I'm not.
Careful.
And so now, remember earlier when Ray was narrating for her, now she's narrating for herself. She was saying he's good. I don't know if she's talking about Ray, but she's talking about somebody. She said he's good. And she said, now I'm going to walk up the stairs, like she's narrating for herself, which is actually a very healthy habit from what I've heard. Not to do it out loud, but just internally narrate for yourself, like this is going to happen. This is going to happen. I'm going to be okay.
Careful.
We're good.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're good.
All right, just stand back here for a second. What's that?
When I tell you, why is the wig wet? Why is the wig wet? Why does the wig look like a mermaid? Why is the wig wet, y'all?
All right, just stand back here for a second. What's that?
Now this is for real. This is for real. To my girls who wear these units and understand what I'm asking. To those of y'all who get what I'm asking. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all might be men watching. Some of y'all might be women, you know, who don't wear units and stuff like that. Karen's wig is wet. And I don't know why. And so when they say, like in the comments, that her wig is drunk, this is why. Her wig is wet.
Come inside. Karen?
Yeah. Thank you.
The outfit is cute. The dark blue on light blue is cute. But the wig is wet. For some reason.
What's that? Come inside. Karen?
Yeah.
Y'all see that? Now, is that mousse? Did she just mousse down the wig? Is it mousse? What is that? Why is Karen's hair wet? And where was she at? Was she in somebody's pool? I want to know why Karen's hair is wet. Her hair looks like hair that was wet and has started to dry. And I don't know why. If she was at a friend's house, I don't know. This was in March. I don't know if she was wet. All right, but let's go to the last video. This is her in the interrogation room. This is courtesy of the Shade Room.
So what's your point?
Zero to do with that. I don't get to make
I'm sorry.
how this happens.
All right, it's not you. I'm sorry. I'm extremely intelligent. I am Thomas Justice's concubine.
The computer's
And I
gonna fit reading that
half
file.
of the
All I
nation.
need
Your
you to do
point
is
is
listen.
what?
Did y'all hear
What
that?
do you need?
She said, I'm extremely intelligent. I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine. That's why I say it got worse. As the video progresses within the hour,
She was telling me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's like what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Could you not everything? So
It
what's your
actually
point?
has zero to do with that. I don't
So,
have to make
I'm
how
sorry.
this happens.
It's not you. I'm sorry. Make sure you
Computer's
tell
gonna
me
read
I
you.
am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
The computer's
And
gonna
I
continue reading the
have
form.
the
All I
nation.
need you
Your
to do
point
is
is
listen.
what? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes,
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Could you not everything? So
It
what's your
actually has
point?
zero to do with that.
Child.
I don't have to make. Okay.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather.
Remember,
I
there's
don't
been
like
video
it.
not
Okay.
recorded.
I'd rather
It's
her
okay.
not.
How this happens.
It's not you.
Child, she said she's Thomas Jefferson's concubine. So you guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this body cam footage. I can see now why Karen was trying to suppress it. It doesn't look good for Karen. And if you ask me, Karen needs to go to jail. Karen needs to go to jail because if they give her community service is too much like a community leader. Like community leaders do community service. Community service, it don't really hit certain people that hard. Some people do community service on their own. Like some people don't see it as a punishment. We know Karen does community service. She's on boards in the community. So I feel like she needs rehab. Like they need to require her to go to rehab. And they need to require jail time. And the reason I say jail time is because Karen thinks that she is special. She's a special snowflake. She's special. She's telling you all the reasons she's special. She's the daughter of a slave owner. She bought her former slave plantation. You know, she's a descendant of a concubine of Thomas Jefferson. Like she's telling you all the reasons she's special. And she needs to know that she's not special. If other women go to jail for DWI or DUI, then Karen needs to do the same. I was doing a video, in case you missed it, I was doing a video yesterday about Leandria Johnson and how at one point she went to jail. She spent a few nights in jail for driving under the influence. And Karen is no different. I feel like she needs to hear those cell bars clink. She needs to lay on that cot. She possibly even needs to have a roommate to show her like you're not special. We're all the same. We all have to follow the rules of this country. She needs to go to jail, you guys. I'm sorry. Karen needs to go to jail. But y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. As always, thanks for watching.